right, we're back. Still coming to the show. Yeah, will be here. Our next guest is one of the funniest guys there is. He eats devil dogs for breakfast and cigarettes for lunch. You can hear him every morning and all day long with Howard Stern on Sirius Radio and in his first starring role in the new movie Beer League. Hey, ladies, here he is, Artie Lang. First of all, apologize for them putting water out here. Everyone loves you, and who can blame them? It's always good to see you alive, really. I think
what happened? Why did Eva leave? I thought she was staying.
I'll give you two guesses.
Well, you're taken. I wanted to try to bang her.
Yeah. Well, I think we know the answer now to your previous question.
For me to get a chick like that, I'd have to have a lot of
Yeah.
And that'll be a fact later in the night. So.
How are you? How's
Just
everything
kidding.
going?
Good. How you doing, Jim? Good to be here.
I'm doing well, thank you. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
I see you. You look like a bear a little bit right now. You're more bear than human right now.
I'm not a physically attractive guy at this point. But thank you. I got all gray in my beard. It's really.
It looks pretty good, actually.
Does it? You think?
You look.
I don't look like I'm in show business. You know, like compared to the chick who was just at it, that's somebody in show business.
Yeah.
I mean, I look like a plumber who want to be on a talk show contest.
You make me feel like Pierce Brosnan, though. I'll be honest with you. You look like Santa when he was young. Like when Santa was young, that's a similar graying you got. No, but you have a whole thing. You have a whole thing of your own. Your women do like you. They do, right?
That's right.
That is true because
I can get broads every once in a while.
Right.
I usually, I've been to a lot of hookers.
Yeah, right. Well, sure. Well, who hasn't?
But I had a hot chick girlfriend for a while.
You did,
Yeah, and then she left me.
Yeah, I was sorry to hear that, but in a way it was your own fault because you refused to go to therapy with her.
Yeah. You know, my father was an old-fashioned sort of Jersey guy, and when I was like 15 years old, he sat me down, and he said two things to me. He said, "Don't trust Whitey."
Mm-hmm. Good advice. Very good advice.
And therapy is for
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you would be very, very proud.
So, and the rest of my life, I've really stuck by those two things.
Well, sure.
All of my representation are black.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
I don't trust Whitey.
Are you with Steve Harvey's people?
Yeah, I'm going on the next Steve Harvey tour.
Well, congratulations on that, too. Now, your movie, Beer League, it's very funny. I actually watched it today.
Did you really? Oh, thank you.
I did watch it today.
Yeah.
And you're very good in it. And I can't... Did you ever think you'd be the leading man in the movie?
No. Not unless we got some, alcoholic hedge fund guys to put up the money like we did.
Yeah, right, you did. Is that what happened?
They were big Stern fans. I'm on the Howard Stern Show, which is the greatest... And they were big fans, and they heard I had a movie. It's like they didn't even read it. They were like, "Oh, you'll do it, man. Can we meet Howard?" I'm like, "Sure."
You stay at his house.
Here's a check for $1 million. You can make the movie. Can we come to Scores?
The movie's about you're a softball player. You also are a gardener.
I play a guy who basically would be me if I didn't get lucky and get into show business. Mm-hmm. You know, mid-30s, still living at home with his mother. Alcoholic. Actually, that is me. Now that I think of it, but it's a good old-fashioned rated R comedy, like in the vein of Animal House and stuff like that. But it got horrible reviews.
Yeah,
well, it did. It got, I'm never in movies that get good reviews. I was in a movie called Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, that's a funny movie.
And the reviews came out for that, and Norm happened to be over my house in Jersey when the reviews came out, and the review said Artie Lang, this is the truth, Artie Lang has all the charm of a date rapist. And my mother was there with me and Norm, and she read that. This is her son. It's her son they're talking about.
Baby, yeah.
Yeah, the charm of a date rapist. And Norm Macdonald, the great Norm, saved the day. He went, hey, Mrs. Lang, that's great. A date rapist has to have way more charm than a regular rapist. A date rapist has to get a date. And then my mother looked at him for a second, and then she just burst into tears.
All right, yeah, well, sure. How is your mom?
She's doing good.
She must be very proud of you.
She's very proud of me.
Is she still force-feeding you?
Well, actually, when I lived in L.A., my mother would send me, my first birthday that I spent in Los Angeles, she sent me 5 Sicilian pizzas and bubble wrap. The UPS guy gave to my apartment, and for the next 2 weeks, my apartment was just pizza crust and bubble wrap, and it was great.
Did you lick any of the cheese off the bubble wrap? Be honest.
There was times where I did a little cheese licking, sure. I love mozzarella. It's good.
Yeah.
I love eating, get a hunk of buffalo milk mozzarella and just eat it like an apple.
You should plant a mozzarella tree, and then you can eat off it all the time.
There was an old guy in the neighborhood. He was like a bookie type guy, and he always got Yankee tickets. So one day he told me and my buddy Tony, he goes, come over here, I'm going to give you my Yankee ticket. So we go to his living room. He's sitting in his boxer shorts eating buffalo milk mozzarella like an apple. He gives us his Yankee tickets, and we go, thank you. He goes, come here, do me a favor. We go, what? He goes, kiss me on the cheek. And we're like, all right. We kissed him on the cheek, and he goes, now get the hell out of here. This is the same guy. He used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer all the time.
Really?
Yeah. He was a weird guy, but he always watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Me and my buddy Tony were over there one day, and we asked him, "What is this show about?" And dead serious, he goes, "It's a Jew broad fights Dracula."
That sounds good. We have a clip from your movie.
I guess he watched the end of the movie and saw Geller and figured she was Jewish. But that thing goes, it's a Jew broad fights Dracula.
We have a clip from Beer League. You know what? These are not the sorts of movies that get good reviews. I don't think Animal House probably didn't get good reviews.
No, none of these movies. It's a good old-fashioned, like I say, it only got 1 star in the newspaper. But I've been in 4 movies now, and so now I have a total of 4 stars.
Congratulations.
And,
well, I want to show, here's how he got 25% of those stars. The new movie, Beer League, in theaters now.
No man tells a woman what goes on at a bachelor party.
So what happened at Michael's bachelor party?
Nothing.
So what went on at Maz's bachelor party?
Nothing.
So what went on at the bachelor party?
Nothing, baby.
We've been married for 43 years, and you still won't tell me what goes on at one bachelor party?
Off.
There you go. It's called Beer League. Artie Lang, everybody, listening to him every morning on Howard Stern Show, Sirius Satellite Radio. We'll be right back with the Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs. Come on back.